Okay, we covered while loops and we also covered how to change the path of a while loop using break and continue. Now I'm going to cover a slightly more different, I'm still covering while loops, but you remember that there is always a truthy expression, and every time what I was doing was I was doing something in the loop which will change that expression so that it comes out of the loop, right? And this is something which I said we should always do. But there are some situations where we want to run something forever, right? And this is what is called an infinite loop. So strictly speaking, you don't want infinite loops because that means the program will never stop. But there are many cases where that's probably what you want. So let us say I want to run a server which is serving some important, say, time to the person who's asking for it, or it's serving some important election update. So you want to keep serving to users. So you will probably want an infinite loop which goes on forever. But obviously there might be some condition by which this I cannot do it, and that time you might want to stop only in those conditions. So your intention is to keep on running forever, but there might be some unexpected condition by which you have to get out. At that time you can use one of those path changing stuff, right? The break stuff, right? I'm going to show you an example of an infinite loop now using simple shell, right? Simple Python REPL. Now while, now when I say true, you know what true is, right? True is a Boolean literal, which means it will always be true. You can never change this value, right? It's always going to be true. So if I go do this and I say print, say going on, I'm using a double quote. You can use single quote also, but Python will work both of them. So going on, if I run this and if I run this, it will never stop. See that it's continuously going on. It will go on forever unless you do a Control C, right? Control plus C is sending an interrupt. It's called a keyboard interrupt. Control C is used in many other languages also, and many other programs. Control C is a operating system concept. I will not get into it, but it's a way for you to stop something which is running. Now all programs may not stop with a Control C, but many programs do, and you can use it to stop programs. Python programs generally will work with them unless you are handling it inside the code. But for now this works. It's the only way to stop this particular infinite loop, right? Obviously I can use other ways too. The other way obviously is to use a break. Now I'm going to look at this other code which I had this while, and what I was doing was is while, right? So this one was looking for this done here, and I'm going to rewrite this. I'm going to use an infinite loop because potentially this while is somebody who wants to just repeat what you're saying all the time, right? So that's what this is, a repeater, right? So it will just repeat till you say done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this out, right? I'm going to take this out and I'm going to delete this off and do this. Now if I do this, now what is going to happen is this will never say goodbye, right? It will keep on repeating what you said, right? Obviously I don't want that. I want to be able to stop it when you say done, but while true will never be false. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a if clause. If what you, this is a bit slow, my computer, this is because of some issue with my machine's update. When you update your OS, sometimes these things happen. I'm waiting for the next OS update which will fix it. Okay, so if this is done, then I will just break. I will use the path changing mechanism, right? Now This is very similar to the program which I had before, right? What it does is it doesn't have to initialize a variable. It knows that it wants to continue till you say it is done, right? This reads much better, and you're using a infinite loop with a break. I'll just execute this, go back to this place, this while. So same thing, hi, how are you, keep on going again and again. It's an infinite loop. When I say done, it will actually, you said done, goodbye and out, right? Because it will go into this if clause and it will break will bring it out. Okay, so this is a typical way to write an infinite loop, and how you break out an infinite loop in specific conditions. This could be specific commands, this could be maybe an error, whatever the reason, you can break out of the while loop. Till that time you want to run it all the time, right? This is a typical infinite loop. Let us now look at, next video we will look at nested while loops, right?